What's up? It's Phil from Fit Will Exposed. In today's episode, I have a highly requested video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do the snatch grip high pull done from the hang. So here's my little disclaimer though. I'm not an Olympic weightlifting coach. The only reason why I prescribe this exercise is for one reason only. It's to get bigger traps because of the catching phase, right? You're catching weights with a snatch grip, which the snatch grip already hits, the upper back, traps, and rear delts extremely hard. So when you're catching heavy weights from a long range of motion, that's what basically causes the traps to grow. So I'm basically preaching this lift for bigger traps, and I'm making sure that you guys do it in a safe way by watching this tutorial, so stay tuned. Okay, so just for the record, the snatch grip high pull done from the hang is still somewhat of a vague term. There's different variations. You could do it from the hang below the knee or from the hang above the knee. So let me demonstrate, reiterate real quick. With a snatch grip. Okay, so I'm going to show you the below the knee version, right? With hip contact. So right here. That's with hip contact. Now without, just right above the knee. So you guys just saw a rough demonstration. I know some of you guys are going to say, wow, Phil, how are you going to call that a high pull? That's not even full range of motion. Let me explain. In the past, I've done the high pull where I would literally bring it to my chin level, and I actually didn't find that my traps got as big as when I would pull to the nipple line. When you're pulling to the nipple line, you can lift significantly heavier weights while still getting a good range of motion, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is for bodybuilding purposes, for bigger traps. Now, I would recommend that you pull to the chin on your warm-up sets, but once the weights start getting heavier, for bodybuilding purposes, not for Olympic weightlifting reasons, there's nothing wrong with pulling to the nipple line, granted that you're doing it safely. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into some key points on how to do the exercise properly, some very common mistakes that you have to avoid. So a lot of people think this is just like an upright row done with a really wide grip, but this couldn't be any further from the truth. The reality is that the high pull, it's a full body explosive movement that's supposed to be done explosively, aggressively, and you're supposed to use a shitload of momentum. So in other words, I'm not just grabbing onto the bar and it's not like a slow and controlled movement where you squeeze at the top. It literally looks like it's fast. So in other words, you're driving with your legs until your lower back reaches full extension. That's going to help you get the momentum up. It's going to help you get more weight up. It's going to help you lift heavier. So another important point I want to mention is that your whole back should be tight. Your legs should be generating force, but your arms should be very loose. This isn't some sort of reverse curl done with the wide grip where you're just using your arms to get the weight up. The arms are pretty much just relaxed, and you're going to be using straps in your heavier sets for the most part. So your grip is very solid, but the arm is just loose. So let me demonstrate. Grab the bar right here. Notice my arms are just like, I want to think of them as like spaghetti, right? So loose, my grip is tight. Engage in the lats. Okay, another point I want to mention is that you want to keep the bar as close to your body as possible. So the closer it is to your center of gravity, the heavier you're going to be able to lift, and that's how you lift max weights. Okay, last but not least, and I'll make sure to make part 2 for you guys, but you want to make sure that your torso is vertical, because a lot of people, when they do their high pulls, it starts getting heavier, and it ends up looking like a row done with a wide grip, done to like the belly button. So we don't want to do rows to belly button, we want to do high pulls, we want to hit the traps, upper traps a lot, so it's going to look like this. So a lot of people, when it starts getting heavier, it starts looking like, you want to pull to at least the nipple line, that's the borderline. So keep your torso vertical. You want to also pull back to generate the force of your body weight. So I'm 230 pounds, so I'm using the force of my body weight to generate more force. Yes, there you guys have it. That's the snatch grip high pull from the hang tutorial. Hope you guys learned something. If you guys want a part 2, let me know. I'll definitely deliver. Gives you guys some extra tips on the topic. But nonetheless, this is the best trap exercise in existence, at least in my opinion. So let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.